if we're gonna have a big hunk of something, let's have a big hunk of low carb, sugar-free, gluten-free, definitely not dairy-free, but that's okay. It's a cheesecake morning for mama. Well, happy new week. I just went downstairs shopping in, I like to call the grocery store in my basement, and brought up some things, really some things for dinner and other little side items. So we have the broccoli sausage and egg bake from April, and we have a hash brown Philly cheesesteak bake. We will do these tonight for dinner, and then there'll be some leftovers for tomorrow and such. We have one loaf of homemade sourdough bread that's just wrapped in parchment paper. Got a bag of sausages from Costco, a gallon bag of muffins that we did in January. Also 2 packs of ground beef that we're gonna cook up just to have for some ground beef bowl options too. Well, good morning. Just set my second cup of coffee down on my stump. Say hello to my dandelions. Needed some protein. We had some chicken prepped in the refrigerator, and so I've been walking. I was like, oh yeah, protein time. So looks heavy on the pepper there, but it's delicious. I had one of my young adults bake up a pan of chicken yesterday, and this morning we've got a couple miles in, so chicken and miles, that's today's chapter title. But really, I have Lowe's coming in a few minutes with a sponsored product I need to do a video for. That will be coming up, and that will be a fun adventure. I need to do a meal prep video today. Sorry, we got chicken talking hand. Talking hand is eating chicken. There we go. Our characters, right? I need to do a massive meal prep video today, and we are so excited about that menu. So you will see the fruit of that labor hopefully tomorrow. And managing deliveries and things happening here this morning. Okay, did 2.48 miles. It says 2 hours, 21 minutes. I've had a delivery, managed the household, mom life stuff and things, but also got this movement in. And I think I probably did half a mile or a mile before. I just completed it on my watch when it got to be too long of a break. Anywho, got emails done, got the week rolling, gonna get ready now, get presentable, film for a sponsor. We've got Talking Watch. Film for a sponsor, do a massive meal prep. That's gonna give us food. Hey, look, we meal prepped for several days, and keep moving forward. Yeah, I just checked, 6,700 steps. So I'll go for 10,000 today. We'll get some steps in while cooking. It's usually never as much as people think it is. When we are done, I will finish out these steps and then get in bed with my books and journals at a reasonable time this evening. So happy, healthy week. Well, before I get started with all of the meal prep, we have the ground beef doing the cold water defrost method. I've got about 2 tablespoons of almond butter under this apple and probably about 10 of those Lily's chocolate chips, which are sugar-free. I'm gonna make a mess of this and then get going with my video project. So come to work with me, Jam Fam, haha. Today, I told you this morning on our walk, I am going to get a massive meal prep and freezer meal cooking video done, and we are doing it. But it has been a few weeks since I have been able to pull off a big cooking project in my kitchen. Today's big get ahead mega mama meal prep is courtesy of a handful of my elementary and middle school age kids are going to an equestrian day camp this week with my mom. She is taking them to and from the adventures every day. They are riding horses, they are swimming, they are having a great time. And so I am going to take this several hours this afternoon to get some meals ahead for my family. Wiping down the counters, wiping down the tile backsplash. Also, I need to wipe down the countertop appliances. I'm going to clean off the stove and the tile over there, wipe down some cabinets if I can get to that, and just keep on puttering ahead. And I set my timer, and within about 15 minutes or so, we have the kitchen pretty well wiped down. Now you see what I'm doing, but also One of my young adults steam mopped the kitchen floors for me. One of my teenagers swept the whole kitchen for me. And everyone now is out and about doing their own adventures. So again, in today's massive meal prep video, which will be a separate video that probably I'm thinking through my full-time YouTuber sequence, you've probably already seen that video. If you haven't seen it yet, I will be sure to link it down in the description below. But my plan for now is I'm gonna do big batch taco meat. We are gonna start the taco party today. I think maybe it's been a year or more since I have made tacos. It's not Tuesday when I'm filming this, but if I start today with the tacos, we will also have a Taco Tuesday. So that's gonna work out great. And I would love to get a couple gallon bags of taco meat in the freezer because that makes it easy on me and my other people who look like me who might be defrosting and setting out dinner one night. I also plan to do the enchiladas I've talked about for a few weeks now. And I recently was gonna make a Trim Healthy Mama no-bake cheesecake. That idea came and went, but today's my day. Today's my day for all my recent cooking plans that I've had that have not gone my way. This is the day it's gonna happen. And I feel like I'm gonna also, because we're hopeful, right? It's only lunchtime, this is gonna be great. I'm hopeful to get another Trim Healthy Mama variety dessert done, and it might be the Trimtastic cupcakes. It's been a while since I've made those as well, and I love to have those done big batch in advance too. We're just gonna keep puttering in this kitchen. Then, yeah, I've gotta still get my hair in a fresh clip and get some makeup on, but my earrings are on, and I'm 3/4 of the way ready for this next big filming project. And then I'm hopeful that once it's all done in the evening, we're gonna have some reading and journaling time once I round out my steps for the day. We're doing it, yay. Okay, so we made it, we did it, did all the cooking I could do today. Probably worked about 4 to 6 hours. I'm at 8,200 steps, and well, I say 4 to 6 hours, that was on the cooking part. I've done other work today too, business related wise. But anyway, I'm gonna walk now. Gonna get to 10,000, then it's journal and reading time. Take us away, Tivas, take us away. We've got a little over 1.5 miles, so it is now elementary school bedtime. A little over 12,000 steps today, 12,463. Good morning. We are starting the new day almost like how we ended yesterday. Finishing up the first cup of coffee. Weather report, pretty overcast this morning, but it's supposed to be about 78 to 80. And I figure that is still just fine and perfect. Well, that's actually phenomenal to take my youngest to the pool this afternoon after we finish yesterday's meal prep video. Got several tasks, probably 3 to 4 hours of production work and cooking and filming and talking, and I got a sponsored segment I need to film ahead for another video. Basically, Mama's got to work until about noon or 1, but him and I will then go to the pool for probably about 5 to 6 hours, and that'll be some fun special time too. And some of my other guys are off. They left at 7:30 this morning with my mom for their all-day equestrian camp, plus they'll swim there. They are having a great time. So it's just a fun activity week and Mama working around the edges. And just like that, this morning has become just under 5 miles in the weighted vest. Slow and gentle walking, but just gorgeous weather. And my body felt so good, I couldn't stop. So that's where this morning went. 4.60 miles. And a little over 1,200 steps by 10:20 a.m. Okay, I've got cheesecake on my hands. Good life problems. I've been sampling this cheesecake. Delicious. I have some samples to go to a neighbor. These are the homemade THM cheesecakes. I'm trying to say trees cakes. Who knows what that is? Cheesecake. We had quite an adventure, and that video is already up, but they were actually easy to make. As always, it's just I'm the problem, it's me. But they are delicious. And we are having baked tacos for lunch. Alrighty, pool time officially activated. I am supervising the kiddie pool. Okay, back at the playground this morning. Got 0.67 of a mile in 32 minutes. Be jealous, walking slowly. But we just got done taking some pictures on a tree, pushing on the swing, lots of fun stuff out and about. We've been observing the little ladybug. It's getting ready to rain here at the playground. Look at her. It's fun. So I've had quite a busy morning. Well, it's now noon, so cheesecake for breakfast priorities. Now we have, well, let me tell you what's going on here. This is a little bit of ground beef that's left, the grass-fed ground beef from Costco. That is Skinny Pop popcorn, and you can have some of that. Yes. Okay, it's a yummy, yummy flavor. He's getting some Skinny Pop we got at Costco. Nope, Shopper the other day. Anyway, cheesecake for breakfast, priority. Now for lunch, I've got, this is probably 2 cups of grass-fed ground beef left. I put our Good and Gather organic steamed rice broccoli in the microwave for a few minutes. I'm just gonna dump this out now. Mix it with the ground beef. This is gonna be my ground beef bowl lunch, and I'm going to get ready to start doing a big sponsor project this afternoon. So I've got my ground beef and rice broccoli heated up, and then my youngest also wanted a plate, and he picked so many yummy things. So he's got the ground beef and broccoli, and he's got a cheese stick. That's one of our Sharp Shopper cheese sticks. We have some baby carrots with some peanut butter, and the last of the blueberries that were upstairs, but have no fear, we have some more blueberries, so this is what he's gonna eat today. Alrighty, so we've done almost half a mile this morning. Let me pause my watch. Just got 2 elementary kids out the door with my mom for their next day of equestrian camp. They've got 2 days left. That has been great. My youngest and I shopped at John Henry General Store and Costco yesterday. That was really fun, and we got in our playground time. I have to do a big, massive meal prep today, and I have a sponsor for that, and I am unloading a whole fun bag of clothes I think you guys would love to see here coming up for another sponsor that I've wanted to work with, so that'll be great. But before my workday starts, we've got, hold on here, let's see if I can pick it up. Way too full cup of coffee, number 2, and I'm gonna slowly walk and drink that, and let's see, time-wise. So it's 8 now. I'm gonna let myself walk till, this is where it's hard for me to stop walking in the mornings, because when the weather's great, just all of it, walking helps me process and cope so much, and helps me feel good. And I love to feel good. What human doesn't? So I'll probably walk till 9 or 9:30. At some point, I'll eat breakfast during this time, and then I need to flip into full get ready mode, and that will be great. I cannot wait for you guys to see these clothes. These are super cute and fun, but this will be coming up in a few weeks. I think I'm gonna film those next week. So that is super. Don't forget, also coming up the evening of June 29th at 6 p.m. Eastern, I am leading my live masterclass, 5 Keys to Full-Time YouTuber Success, and it inspires women on how to create and develop their YouTube channels if you have a channel and you're trying to get it going, or if you've always been curious about YouTube and you're not sure where to start. And additionally, over the years, I have developed so many different income streams. Even before YouTube, I had full-time income streams. So I also teach the aspects of growing a full-time online business through these days also using your YouTube channel for that. So there's a lot of nuts and bolts and moving pieces, but I have well over a decade of experience, and I would love to teach you everything I have learned. And let me say, I have been in, and I'm still in, and I'll feel tender for a second, hold on here, an absolutely horrific nightmare situation. I'm so thankful that I have been a woman who jumped out and worked hard and developed my own business. Because having my own business has allowed me to make safety-driven choices. And it doesn't mean everything has been easy. I have unbelievable personal messes, but I am safe as one woman can be. And many times a barrier that women have to making choices that would equal more safety in their life is having an income and having childcare and having safe and supportive people who believe them. And I am very well aware of issues that have always been in our world, but even so many issues in 2026 that affect vulnerable women and children. And so I want to help women, no matter their life situation or circumstance, teaching them what I have taught myself to develop my own online business for all of these years in many different forms. It's not an income guarantee. I've put in a lot of sweat equity and a lot of hard work, but I have done it. And there are successful online business women and real world business women who have learned from me and developed or expanded or started their own businesses too. So the masterclass costs you nothing. You can listen to it. It'll be about 45 minutes to an hour. I do have a nice list of notes and a nice slideshow. So I won't get off topic and we'll just stick to the meat and potatoes of the teaching. And whatever your life situation is, you can watch my free live masterclass and you can take a ton from that teaching. So now that I got my clothes unloaded, let's get outside and get back walking because today's gonna be a big cooking day for me. Okay, so we've almost got a mile in. I came in to get the last of the cheesecake. This is the last that's left. I know that's a big hunk. But if we're gonna have a big hunk of something, let's have a big hunk of low carb, sugar-free, gluten-free, definitely not dairy-free, but that's okay. It's a cheesecake morning for mama. Happy breakfast. Good morning, got a little sunflower check going on. Birds are a-singing. And morning coffee in hand. Also got a woodpecker over there doing something. And weighted vest activated, so all is right with the world. It's about 8:15. My guys are leaving a little later than they had been for their last morning of equestrian camp. It's been such a fun opportunity and experience for them. We got some headless Jamerrill good morning action. But don't worry, I'm here. So, the plan. You ready? Okay. Need to continue my massive air fryer cooking video from yesterday. I'm going to need to work on that several more hours this morning. But before we get back into work mode and meal prep mode, just coffee and chill and walk gentle and listen to the birds for about an hour. My elementary guys are leaving. Other folks are doing other things. I'm gonna work and I'm hoping to be done by about noon or 1. And I'm pretty sure I'm growing a pumpkin there. Some daylilies waking up. And these orange lilies, they've just understood the assignment. I think I planted these, I mean, life has been lifing. I planted these in my last universe, and I've been in this universe 3 years now. So I must have planted these 4 years ago. They're like bush size now. Now don't be impressed. There's a lot of other real life happening. But I see hope in my little hostas that peek out. We have irises that came and went already. Showing some of the fruits of our labor, a whole bunch of bacon wrapped chicken. I'm going to grab one to eat while we keep walking. I had to come in for some protein and I got it prepped. So we had 1 loaf of sourdough left in the freezer. So one of my young adults just used our electric bread knife and has been cutting down these delicious slices. So I'm gonna have a piece of sourdough toast myself to go along with that bacon wrapped chicken strip. I just got some Christmas mail, haha, from Amazon. I've been out of my basil seeds, so I ordered 2 because I really like having 1/4 of a cup every day to just start the day hitting my fiber goals, and that way everything else is a bonus. Also in the freezer, one of my guys really likes making that no-bake chocolate peanut butter cookie recipe that I have over on largefamilytable.com. He makes these up and then just keeps them in the freezer and grab and go. So I'll link that recipe for you down below too.